Hello, my wayward souls, and welcome back to Sacred Space. Last year, I met someone very special, a sweet little bit of a thing. Her gentle nature made me take my time, walk in grace, and sit in quiet surrender as I listened to her stories and the wisdom she had to share, and her message brought me to tears. She told me that many call her Forget-Me-Not, and they tell her that she helps them sit in remembrance of others. But if you let her tell you her messages, you learn so much more. The lessons she shared with me was simple, but it changed everything, as the simple things sometimes can. She said that the message comes from the souls of the living and the dead. So while most embrace her energy and messages of forget-me-not and remembrance of other souls, she reminded me I have a soul as well. And my soul has been reaching out to me, for my own soul was feeling forgotten. The medicine this sweet plant spirit offered me was a simple message that she spoke in a hushed but powerful voice. She said, "Kayla, remember, my child, forget you not."
Driving down the road that I grew up on once again. It's when I pass your door, the memories come back again. Pictures of us flooding back just like a wave. Makes me wonder what happened, what you're up to today. Remember when we stole your mother's car, we drove for days. Teenagers with too many feelings and rage. We were higher than the ceiling, middle fingers to the sky. I remember thinking if I only could stop the time. Way back when we didn't care what they said. People could stare, I didn't give a damn, 'cause I was being next to you. Way back when we didn't care what they said. People could stare, I didn't give a damn, 'cause all I needed was my friend. Way back when, way back when, way back when. Remember when my father taught us how to play guitar, and we started up a band in my garage. We thought our dream would take us so far, but after a week or so it all just fell apart. But we were higher than the ceiling, middle fingers to the sky. I remember thinking if I only could stop the time right now. Way back when we didn't care what they said. People could stare, I didn't give a damn, 'cause I was being next to you. Way back when we didn't care what they said. People could stare, I didn't give a damn, 'cause all I needed was my friend. Way back when, way back when we were higher than the ceiling, middle fingers to the sky. Way back when, way back when.
She helped me see that there were two ways that I had forgotten myself, lost myself, since moving back home. And I know that many of you fall into these categories as well. The caregivers. When we are in a place of caring for others, we prioritize them, not ourselves, and in these simple acts begin to neglect what we need and make decisions based on others' best interests that may not always be in alignment with our own. The second thing that can start to happen, especially if you're returning to a toxic environment where the individual you're caring for may be narcissistic, embraces being a victim, and triggers all the negative emotions and memories from your childhood that you worked so hard to move on from. You begin to remember those energies and find yourself retreating back into that mindset and space, being tense and defensive and angry all the time, just as you were perhaps as a child. But she reminded me, you aren't a child anymore. You moved on from those times and you found freedom on your own. To remember those moments, remember the person that I personally grew into when I was free to be me. How ready I was to smile, dance, even sing, to try new things and explore myself and the world. During those 30-odd years on my own, I found my true self and the power and strength that exists there. I found my voice and began to speak my truths and share my stories. To see there were more ways of being than the ways I was raised allowed to be or told that I needed to be or could be. Remember you. Forget you not. When things become tense and my own pit of fires begin to rise, both mentally, emotionally, and physically, with my health issues being triggered, I now have this beautiful, powerful plant spirit ally to make me take a moment to exhale and remember how far I've actually come, and not to let my spirit be taken back to a time and energy that did not serve me. Last year, as I began my work with this beautiful plant spirit energy, I made a powerful tincture and oil. I gifted this oil to two of my beautiful, loyal Etsy and now Patreon friends. Honestly, they've become sisters, Lisa Marie and Amy Lee. And they felt its power in the message of forget you not. So this year, for those who've been asking, my little pop-up Etsy shop will be reopening, perhaps with a new name, we shall see. But it will be at the end of summer, before the onset of our most coveted fall and winter season, and a small batch of this beautiful ritual oil will be available. As promised, my Patreons will get first dibs, and then whatever is left shall go to the store. I will also be working with the oil once fully infused in the creation of a ritually made body cleansing soap, helping you create beautiful, intentional showers and baths. I will be adding honey to help remember the sweet memories and remember the beautiful strength of who you are. And I will also be adding honey crystal sugar to help with that exfoliation. I cannot offer the tinctures for sale, but I will share the herbal tribe that made up the blend this year on Patreon. I've been busy at work throughout this year with an eclipse protection and cleansing soap and a few other creations that I look forward to sharing with you all at summer's end. If you work with forget-me-nots, have you ever considered working with her in this way? If you work with her in other ways, I'd love to know. Please share so that we can learn and grow together. Many blessings. Till the next time.